Hello everyone, this is Kat, and welcome back to the channel. And today I want to do a quick addendum video about 3 games that I missed out on yesterday's stream, as well as one game that I selected about all the tabs that I'd opened at the time with the games that I had selected, which is Catmodius Room Groom. And you might already see it on the rating. This is a very cool game. I played it, really enjoyed it. Quick tutorial of what you're supposed to do. And you're a cat on a Roomba. Now you're supposed to suck up all the items by holding right mouse button and make sure they fall into the pit. And this is just an ingenious thing, honestly. I'm not gonna play it for too long. You already hear the music, right? The Valkyries. There's a lot of random effects, like going upside down. Stuff getting launched up like this. All sorts of stuff going on. Sometimes anti-gravity kicks in. Perfect timing, actually. I didn't even see it was gonna happen. Now we're getting stuff launched again. And the items keep on coming, whether you clean them up or not. I adore this little game. Candles, books, and skulls have to be sacrificed. But it's basically a survival game, instead of like trying to get a high score as much as possible. That was a bit of a bummer. Also, this little shadow is a little bit odd. But I adore the Roomba. Like it has it's like the vacuum function on it is cursed, and just sucks in all the items from all directions. That's what I got for this one. Real quick game. I added to do my lists if you guys want to try it out. I really adored it. And now we're gonna go over to the 3 web games actually, so no downloads. Yee. The first is Frantic Reload. I did play this one a little bit on stream, but not really quite enough. There's a tutorial. Z to shoot, up and down to move, up and down. Left arrow was apparently also shoot. And X to move to building is also the right mouse button. Right arrow button, I mean. I will kind of change to kill an enemy. I will short a long race, be exposed, or destroy an enemy. Command life size for one end point. And that's it, basically. And you have to press escape to get back, but then it does, of course, exit the full screen mode. Now I have rockets. And I kind of screwed up there. Died pretty quickly. That's the gameplay of this game. I'm launching explosive chickens. Rockets, normal bullets again. And sometimes enemies come down the lines on the sides to come and kill you. Pretty nice, quick little game. Very playable. I did enjoy this quite a bit. It was pretty hard for me, but it is very well and very clean overall game. Ammo changing is not too original. That you decide because it's not random. It is actually cycling through a set pattern. But the presentation is top notch, so I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 on most except for presentation. And I am going to add it to the gems list. The top picks list will be done separately. And overall, what I think with this game is very clean. But I think a different button setup, for example, space bar to shoot and WASD for movement, could have been a slight improvement. Because again, right now, right arrow key is changing lanes. Also, if you're going from right to left, so you're gonna press you want to change, and you press the left mouse button, and yeah, it kind of screws up with your brain. If you want to, and sometimes you like change lanes while you meant to shoot, or you shoot when you mean to change lanes. So like A and D both changing lanes, and then W and S or it would work, or arrow keys for the movement, and then the space bar for the rest. Overall, I do really like the game. It's very clean, art style, all works together. Extremely clear of what does what basically. And we're gonna go over to keypad out of control. Gonna run this game. Play to call 60539. There's a 2. There's a 2. 4 9 4 and a 6. Ah. And if you make a type error, you have to start all over again. But you can't see which one is the 6, which one is the 9. But this little thing is the top, so that's the 9, that's the 6. Okay. That's a 6. Here's the 5. Here's the 3. That's the 6 still. This is the 9. 9, 9. Where's the 2? Here's the 4. I got it. This is the 6. This is the 9. Game over. Oh, I already have run out of time, apparently. Oh, there's a timer here. Okay. So we start at 6, 0, 5, 7, 0 again. You gotta rely on how many 6s you get and how many 9s, because those are really annoying in this game. 4, 8, 5, dial. Now I'm getting 2. 5, 7, 2, 2, 4, 3, 8. Where's the 7? Where's the 7? That's not the 7. That's the 7. Those 7's in the 1. Dial that one. 5, 7. Back to the 2. 2. 4. Oh, it's a 6. That's a 9. That's the 6. 8. 2, 1, 2. Gonna reset. Now we're getting 3 timers. I don't think I need to call no numbers though, because these are all like multiple 9s and 6s in here. So yeah, I don't really want to call those, really. Let's see what happens if I now run out of time. Because there are levels in here. This one's almost running out of time. So you must identify which one is running out of time faster as well, so you can dial that one specifically. Spread level 3 out of 5. Maybe we've got 3 calls. 6 to 9 absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, way to mute the game. I'm sorry how much time you have. Those would be also nice points. Nice execution of the theme, but I think you should make it more clear what is a 9 and what is a 6, as well as making the timer more clear. For example, add actual text to display the timer. Well, text / numbers. I'm laughing out when everything start moving around. Yeah, the music. Not sure whether it really stuck to the theme, but the rest of it pretty well done. Kind of punishing if you have to redo the entire number. It's not a undo button, it's a redo button. Yeah, very original, pretty well done, presented. But yeah, there were some fun issues in that one. I will be adding it to the list though. The last one is Sprawl. Again, we're going to control Sprawl. Run the game. Okay, there's full screen. Click the ground to build. Click and drag buildings to move them. Click and drag the same type of building to merge. Zen mode. I guess I'll start with that one. Pretty straightforward game. Alright, you can move things. And sometimes they auto-spawn by the looks of it. So this is like kind of 2048, so you kind of want to like start with a bunch of these. The wrong direction. You have a lot of freedom of where you're supposed to go, basically, with these. Merging them is really easy, if I can at least do that. There we go. Now, it's basically 2048, but with things spawning over time instead of anything else. And more stuff spawns over time as well. Pretty nice, clean execution overall. I do like it. And slowly getting out of control with as more stuff spawns in. I would say. So that's what it's basically supposedly doing. Merging those. The merge system is a little bit wonky because sometimes it goes in a direction where you don't want it to go. Feels like. Like, it's not super forgiving. Some of this auto merge is a thing because it's dropping a unit on a tile that I already had. And it's for me really hard to click that one. Because you have to click on the sprite. So like larger buildings are blocking your view. So if I want to continue, I kind of should move this one over to that side. And now I have to kind of hurry up to clean up the rest of the mess, basically. And now, yeah, all buildings spawn near other buildings by the looks of it. Which is a nice addition. So you have very little control over what you're actually doing here. Slowly upgrading buildings next to each other. Yeah, this is slowly getting out of hand. I assume that you game over when there's no more tiles to place. It's really hard for me to press that one, open up that one. Now I have this skyscraper. To kind of move this one all the way to the corner. That will be the key, to get these to the corner. This is getting pretty challenging, not gonna lie. Keep up. At least this one is, the other one's over there. And now I forget I can't really cross over with that one. Yeah, this is getting out of hand now. I understand where it's going, but it's not really my style, so I'm gonna stop playing now. I can understand how this can be a very enjoyable game, but I think the key is to literally start top right, all the way at the top, and then like immediately by moving your stuff up to the top, because by then you're not gonna be going in a circle. You're not gonna run into issues of clicking. You have to click on the sprite instead of clicking on the tile, and that's a little bit misleading at the start. I really like the idea of an out of control 1048, and it is really well presented. But yeah, the way how it actually works with clicking on the sprite instead of on the tile, that can actually use some work. I think this game could be improved if you had a target score per level and limited space instead of just infinite. Did not try challenge mode though. And if you could click the tiles instead of the sprites, as the tall buildings obstructed everything behind them. Yeah, I didn't actually try challenge mode. Actually, this video is not really too long yet. I think I'm actually just really quickly gonna try it, and if it is what I just suggested, basically with the levels, because that's what you could do to add gameplay to this one. And I thought for a second that it was auto loading with that the logo. So challenge mode. I think this is the way how you're supposed to really play this game. Because now you can't lose, basically. Game over. Oh well. Guess it was not quite what I expected. I guess it was just a timer instead of going as large as you can or something like that. Or that you're not allowed to touch the tiles with the water on them. Yeah. So actually I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna edit it real quick. We can get rid of that line. What approach do you think this guy can improve upon? I hope you these three guys can actually know that actually I have made this video. And yeah, that's really all I got for today. For this video. Definitely try this game out, and I will be back with more videos on my collections. Because those are like the top games of the ones that I've played and rated. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one. See ya.